Going to be quite as bad, and that's why we're joined by Chef Marshall to talk about some of the ways we can help keep ourselves hydrated. It's about much more than just drinking water.
Yeah, I mean, people think, oh, I just got to drink water, no problem. Well, obviously, there are things that happen. We perspire, we go to the bathroom, and if you're a big sweater like myself, I actually need to be drinking more fluids than I think about. And why not incorporate foods that can help from hydration standpoint? The brain doesn't register it's thirsty for your body until you've lost 1% of your body weight, and at that point you're mildly dehydrated. Now think about that. What does that mean? Well, concretely, muscle fatigue, impaired performance, decreased mental clarity. We don't think about those things as we go about our daily business, and a lot of times just food can perpetuate that. With the high sodium content in so many processed foods, that will dehydrate our bodies. Excess caffeine will dehydrate our bodies. So, you know, water is an obvious no-brainer, but then there's, you know, teas and unsweetened teas and that kind of thing, and uncarbonated beverages that we can have, but why not focus on just having nourishing foods?
Yeah, show us some of the things you're talking about that we should try to get into our diet during these hot summer days.
Broadly, you want to focus on vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, and I've given you some really good examples on how to do that, starting with breakfast.
Yep, starting over here.
You're a busy lady.
Oh,
you got a lot going on, so why not have a dish, a breakfast? This is our summer breakfast oat bowl. Looks really simple. It's oatmeal that we cook normally, but then we add ricotta cheese for a little bit of a protein boost, and then we added fresh fruit that we macerated, which is a fancy word for, you know, tossing some honey. It's gonna, now what's so nice is all of those whole grains, those oats, absorb all of that liquid. So this is an awesome example of a hydrating dish to get started with the day.
I wouldn't have thought of oatmeal. You think of watermelon, or you think of fruit,
the
but you don't think of
cucumbers,
oatmeal.
watermelon, the obvious ones, but vegetables, fruits, and the whole grain. So if it's oats, if it's brown rice, if it's quinoa, those are all hydrating foods because they absorb all that liquid. So go ahead, give it a quick taste.
So that's for breakfast. What's for lunch?
Then for lunch, we can start out with this beautiful, after you get a taste of bite and let us know what you think about it. That's all right. I'm just finishing up
I'm a breakfast fan.
I know you are.
Ooh, shrimp. Okay, we're getting to that in a minute.
Okay, now we have a beautiful, colorful rainbow salad, and you might, looks great. Give it a taste, Leah. The thing that is so cool about this is not only do we eat with our eyes, our nose, and our mouth, but it's just visually pretty, and it has super incredible hydrating vegetables. Think about most of the vegetables and fruits that we have accessible are 94% water content or higher. We don't really think about that as like, oh, never thought about that. Well, another thing that's really cool with the vegetables and fruits is it's a slow carbohydrate food, meaning that because of all the fiber, it'll slowly absorb or release the sugar into your bloodstream because of all the fiber.
So this is what, apples, peppers?
Yep, we have apples, peppers, radishes, it's starting to get weird. Tomatoes.
It's not weird, it sounds good.
Bell peppers, like I said, mangoes, a little bit of cilantro. Did you taste it yet?
Not yet, not yet.
Give that a taste because
I'm gonna go for a radish since I don't usually go for the radish.
Taste that up. You know, it's really funny. It's kind of funny, Leah, because
that is refreshing.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, a lot of people use our recipes and they love the fact that we try to just nudge people. You know, we've talked about this a million times. And this one has actually become a staple, not just for picnics, but for Thanksgiving, which is kind of crazy.
I can see that.
Now, we're not talking Thanksgiving, we're talking summertime hydrating food, but that's a great one. It holds for a long time, and again, it's going to help hydrate your body. If you have, you know, mild hydration is irritating, muscle cramps, decrease, you know, fatigue, that kind of thing. But severe hydration, it can be heat exhaustion, heat stroke. I mean, it's serious stuff. When kids are playing sports, and you want your kids to be safe, having the right foods is huge. So, okay, finally, the last dish that we have is our Tuscan shrimp salad. And I'm going to have you assemble a very simple vinaigrette to go with that. You could grill the shrimp. You could do, you know, because we don't have a grill here, we just sauteed it with a little bit of salt and pepper and olive oil. You're going to take, for our dressing, you're going to take some chopped shallots. You can just dump all that in there. Shallots, folks, are a really nice, aromatic, mildly tasting, small type of onion. Great. Add a little bit of red wine vinegar in there. Add a little bit of olive oil. And you throw that salt and pepper in there. And we're going to just...
Simple as that.
You can make it simple. You can put it in a jar with an airtight lid and shake it up like crazy. You can get a whisk. You can get all fancy. You can just use the fork like Leah's doing. We have a bunch of fresh basil and parsley that we just tore up the basil and we left the basil and the parsley leaves whole. We're going to toss that. You can mix it in with that, or you can just...
Why did you point out that you leave them whole?
I just want texture and flavor. You can certainly chop them up if you wish. certainly chop them up if you wish, but we're going to add our herbs. Like, holy macaroni.
This looks like one of those 7-layer.
7-layer goodness right here.
Yes,
my
goodness,
friend.
not the cheese and the beans and
No.
some of the other.
But go ahead and put that dressing. Actually, you know what? Go ahead, start doing that dressing, and
Okay.
so I don't burn my hand. I'm going to add these shrimp too. Get that out of the way there. But this, you know how we are, like making dressings. Really.
Do you need
Yeah,
three
go ahead.
hands
Why don't you here? I tell you what. 'Cause I left my hot pads at my other
Oh
place.
gosh, don't burn yourself. It's
Nope,
not
I
worth
will
it.
not burn myself. There we go.
Oh,
Put
look
that
at
in
that,
there.
folks.
Now
That-
go ahead. We'll mix this up real quick.
I'll let you mix it so we don't send shrimp flying.
We always try to help people understand that nourishing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's okay. I can always pick it
That's
up.
right.
That nourishing. Oh, thank you. Come on over here. Give it a taste.
Oh, Cody's stealing. Careful, it's hot.
Cody is one of our biggest recipe fans here, and Leah. So, anyways, let's go ahead and just give that a good taste. Leah, it might be a
that
little
looks
hot.
good.
We always try to help people understand that nourishing is different than eating. You eat to stay alive.
Yeah.
You nourish to thrive. So if you want to have less aches and pains, you want to be more hydrated, thus having more aches and pains, or maybe you're always struggling with headaches, odds are it's what you're putting in your mouth. And the recipes that we always do every month on Fox is always trying to help you get a little closer to feeling a little better about yourself.
So these
How's it
recipes
taste?
we'll put on our, it tasted delicious. These
Good.
recipes will be on our website, but where else can people go to get other recipes from
Yes, well, you can go to chefmarshallobrien.com, and I always have to mention this, but everybody asks, I really want to eat like this, chef, but how do I get started? So our Smart Nutrition Workbook gives you a flexible, non-judgmental, safe route to help you get started in incorporating smart nutrition into your life. And within less than a month, you can be reducing stress, improving your immune system, reducing inflammation, just by simply knowing what foods to focus on and what to avoid. And with the summertime, just like Cody was saying, when you're out having fun, make sure you're drinking your water, make sure you're getting hydrating foods into your life, and make sure that you're getting our Smart Nutrition Workbook, because this is going to help make life a lot
Awesome.
better for you.
Chef Marshall, thank you so much.
My
So much
pleasure.
good